What's going on? What is going on, brothers? It is your dude, International Passport, here again for yet another classic live stream. First and foremost, please press a one in the live stream chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Eric, can you hear me? Is my audio good, bro?
Yes, perfect, perfect.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, bro. I can hear you very well as well. Any brothers here in the building, please press a one in the live stream chat. It's going to be a very incredible live stream, so I need the whole brothers in the building. Tensuke, thanks for confirming. Can I get a couple more ones just to make sure my audio is good? Let's get cracking, man. Raphael Taylor, awesome. So, brothers, welcome to another classic live stream. I'm your host, International Passport. I want to say a huge thank you to all those that have supported the channel over the past couple of years. Your support is greatly appreciated. Welcome aboard the new people. I accept and I embrace you with open arms. When you come in, brothers, please like this video. The likes are extremely important. Please like this video. And of course, please hit the PayPal tonight, hit the super chats, cop the merch, join the Patreon if you want to hear the explicit, X-rated, unfiltered version of this live stream in regards to how Brazilian women get down in the bedroom with passport bros. And of course, brothers, and of course, book your IT consultations with me to get into IT. Special shout out to my one of my mentees. He's passed his cert, Eric, in IT the other day. So I'm very happy for him. He's buzzing. I've been mentoring for the past couple months now, encouraging him, brother, you can do it, giving him advice, Eric. And now he's passed his cert. Now it's time for him to get into IT, and I'm going to help him out with that. So I'm very happy that my students are passing the exams, Eric, and of course they're making waves, brother. So let's get it cracking, man. So this live stream will be about Brazilian women and life in Brazil. I got a very special guest here called Eric. Eric, how you doing today, bro?
How you doing, my brother? My brother, good night, good night. Welcome back on with me. I appreciate you inviting me, and to all the guests, welcome.
Thank you, Eric, brother. So, Eric, do you mind giving us a brief intro about who you are, where you're from, and anything special about you, bro?
Okay, I'm originally from Birmingham, England. When I was 10, my parents moved out and we traveled to the United States. And from the United States, I stayed and accomplished my goals. From there, I started traveling to different countries, different places to get experience in outside of the U.S. Dominican Republic, Colombia, Ethiopia. Traveled all the way um, to Brazil. So now I'm in Brazil. I started a project called Walking to Success for underprivileged kids. WalkingToSuccess.org is my project organization. But now I'm in Copacabana, Rio. I've been here for the last 3 years. So this is my short story.
Amazing, amazing. And thank you, Eric, for what you do, brother. And of course, we'll touch upon what you do, brother, your charity, brother, later on in the live stream, brother. I'll give you a time to speak about that even further, bro. So let's get cracking, brother. So Brazil, very interesting subject at the moment. There's a lot of conflicting reports about Brazil. But how long have you been in Brazil for, brother? How long for?
3 years. I've been here 3 years now.
Okay, in 3 years, brother, 3 years. So, um, the woman our interests. What's that? What's that feedback noise? What's going on there? I'm hearing feedback. I'm gonna put you on mute there, Eric. So, Eric, the women of Brazil are of huge interest to me. You know, I love the slim, thick figures, the peanut butter brown skin, the long curly hair, the white pristine teeth, and the green eyes. That does something to me, brother. That makes my juices flowing. You know, Eric. So, but I want to ask you a very important question, brother. We're in 2023, and I've been hearing, you know, a lot of interesting reports about how things are progressing in that country. And one of it is feminism, brother. You know me, brother. I am against feminism. I think it's a horrible movement currently in 2023, and it's ruining a lot of mind states of women. Brother, what's the state of feminism in Brazil currently amongst the women?
Okay, I can only speak on my experience only being here on the ground. And honestly, I don't see it. My experience, I don't see it. What I've experienced is this culture here first of all, it's Catholic. That's the religion that they practice here. Catholic and Christian is the religion. I experienced interacting with the women here. They are feminine. My interaction is that they are very feminine here. I can't speak on any other person who has traveled here on vacation, who's living here, but my circle, my interaction with the females here, I have interacted with women who are very feminine, wife material.
Okay, interesting, brother. So, I've heard some reports that we're seeing a rise of women with green hair, tattoos, piercings. The feminista movement in Brazil. Can you confirm that's happening in some shape or form? That there is a segment of women that are becoming feminists, and feminism is growing there in Brazil, or am I mistaken, brother?
When you come here, travel here, it's going to depend on where you're going to travel. I'm in Copacabana in Rio, so I'm in the heart of Brazil. They are females that are tattooed up, pierced up. I can say, I'm not going to say they are not here. They are, but it's a small percentage. I'm not going to say it's the whole percentage. No, it's a very small percentage you may come across. Not a huge amount. No, that's going to change the culture. I will say no, absolutely not.
Okay, brother. So you're telling me, brother, right? A passport bro hasn't got anything to worry about in terms of feminism in Brazil in 2023.
No.
It's not an issue.
It's a non-issue here. Non-issue.
Amazing. Okay, brother. What is that noise? Let me put you mute there, Eric. I keep hearing some cracking noise. So let me ask this, Eric, right? How do we spot feminists in Brazil? Because so earlier this year, brother, there was another brother, a YouTuber, that caused some storm in Brazil, and we saw, I'm sure you heard about it, bro. A lot of feminists coming after him, and we kind of saw a different side to, let's say, Brazilian women. These women were going on American talk shows hosted by ABWs, talking bad about Western men, creating lies about us, calling us pigs, calling us opportunists, and all that stuff, right? And really talking down on that YouTuber, right? And it was a huge eye opener for me, and it kind of turned a lot of men away from Brazil, bro. So we know it's there, okay, brother. We know it's there, but how do we spot these women so we can avoid them and not have any single thing to do with them, brother? What do they wear? What do they say? And where are they in Brazil that we have to avoid these kind of women, brother?
Okay. My personal advice to any brother that's going to travel here, first, and I think I spoke about this before, why are you coming here? Are you coming here to find a wife? Are you coming here just to have fun for your week vacation or 5 days, 2 weeks? You have to know the reason why you're coming here and who you're going to interact with. I have noticed, being here for 3 years, the women here are very conservative. This is my opinion, my experience. They are conservative, which means it's going to be dependent upon your approach with the women, which means in this area where I am, it's a lot of tourists. So you're going to have the tourists mixed with the locals. So if you're going to come here to travel, you want to meet someone, it's going to come down to how you're approaching the female, how you speak, how you ask questions, and just basically, I would say, be as polite and not go right direct to certain topics. Which means if you want to come here and have fun with someone, try not to be so direct. Just Let it flow. If it happens, it happened. If it doesn't happen, you will get the energy from the female if they are interested in you, or if they're not going to be interested in you. You would get that vibe from her easily. They are very friendly females here. The culture is very friendly. They'll go out, they have fun with you. It's not a culture where that they're like really closed off to foreigners. It's a very friendly culture here, very warm. They will welcome you with no problems. It's just your approach. That's all it is. The guy's approach. How you going to approach them is going to depend on how they're going to respond to you.
Interesting. Hold on there, brother. Can someone who's watching this live stream put timestamps for this live stream? I would greatly appreciate it. Someone please take timestamps. That would mean a lot to me. Please make timestamps and post in the comment section for the brothers for each section and topic we speak about. Brother, let me ask this right. Hearing conservative linked to Brazilian woman is a shock to me, because when I see Brazilian women, right, I see women in bikinis with tattoos who love to dance, and let's keep it real, brother. They are very sensual. Okay, and I don't want to cause some sort of stir here, like what happened earlier this year. But what we see on TV, the media, personal interaction, these are very sensual women. You know, perhaps there are situations where you can get down with them on the first night. To keep it PG, I don't want to go too deep into that kind of activity, brother. So to me, that's not a conservative woman or culture. You know, if women, get attached very quickly, if you can get down with them very quickly, that's not really conservative, brother. So when you say conservative, brother, what do you mean by that, brother? And can you just explain that, bro?
Okay, I will explain. I don't go out, and this is just me. I don't do the clubs here. I don't do the party. So my circle that I'm connected with are women that are conservative and are wife material, which means the guys that I know from, for example, the gym that I go to, I've been introduced through some people from the gym with other females that I've been introduced to, like to go out to birthday party, or I've been invited to a wedding. So I have connected myself with people who are conservative. So when they introduce me to, for example, their cousin, or they introduce me to their sister, or they introduce me to a business person, these are women that are conservative women, which are a wife material, that have values. They're not in the club. They're not at the beach with the tattoos. They're not walking down the street with whatever. This is what I'm speaking about, conservative women that I have been connected to and been introduced to. So that's the difference when I speak about, yes, you are correct about there are other women who are not conservative here. You can see them right in front of you. You can say, oh, that's not conservative because she's not dressed a certain way, or she's not this, or she's not that. But me personally, I have kind of connected myself with women who are very conservative. They go to church. Every Sunday they go to church. I have been to church here in Brazil and have met conservative women in church in Brazil. A guy can come from America or come from wherever and go to a church here. They will find a wife in Brazil in a church. Conservative. Absolutely.
That's what I want to hear, bro.
If
That's
that's
what I
what
want
you,
to hear.
if that is what the guy is looking for, and it comes down to, what are you looking for?
Amazing. So let me ask this right, brother. The race of woman matters to me, right? Because obviously, brother, I think it's we are different, in many ways, right? When it comes to nationality and ethnicity, right? So let me give you a situation here, brother. Right? We have out of white Brazilian, black Brazilian, mixed race Brazilian, so the Pardu mix, my favorite, right? Peanut butter brown skin, busty thighs, green eyes, long curly hair. Oh Lord. And of course the Japanese Brazilians, brother. Are all of those racial groups of women checking for passport bros, or is it a particular one, brother?
There is no particular one. And I say this to you. I spent 2 years in Copacabana. When I first came here, I never traveled outside of Copacabana. I only stayed in Copacabana. Then after my second year, I started to travel to other states and other cities. I went to Salvador. The first time I went to Salvador, that changed my mentality, because Salvador is where all the black Afro Brazilians are. Where I'm staying in Rio is all white, blue eyes, beautiful body. The white Brazilian, the curly hair, slim. In Rio, Copacabana, this is the environment where I'm living to see. In Salvador, you have the black, hazel eyes, straight hair, curly, beautiful body, caramel skin. So when you go to Salvador, it's a different element than being in Copacabana. But they are checking. They are looking. They are checking because they know that once they see you, they know that you're not Brazilian. They're automatically going to know that by the way you dress, by the way you're moving. They know you are not from Brazil. So they will be looking. When I step out, if I go to the mall, or if I go to a cafe, or go to a nice restaurant, and I'm the only black brother in a restaurant, in a sushi place, they're looking because I stand out. How I dress, how I carry myself, I stand out a lot. They are checking.
Amazing. So, brother, I want to go deeper into the El Salvador region, brother. Okay, I want to go much deeper in there, brother. So, you're telling me I can find my prototype woman, peanut butter brown skin, long curly hair, right? Nice, slim, thick figure. I love that kind of woman, brother. And to add even more spiciness to the mix, to the recipe, brother, those green eyes, man, green eyes and the nice brown skin. I love that, bro. How do these women behave? Tell me their attributes, brother. Are they feminine? Are they submissive? Are they coachable? Are they wifeable? Would they treat a passport bro good? Right? Would they serve a passport bro? Because I'm looking for a wife, and if I have to go to El Salvador, Brazil, and get my black queen from there, brother, I'm booking that trip tomorrow, bro. Break it down for us, brother.
Okay. I spent 3 months in Salvador because I wanted to get my own experience in Salvador. And when I got my place out there, I had a connection out there. And I was introduced to so many people because I did my projects out there too. And I noticed that the black Brazilians were very warm, friendly, which surprised me because I thought they would have been standoffish. But there were very warm, friendly people out there in Salvador. Now, I'm going to be very honest. Anyone that's coming to travel to Brazil, and this is just my advice, you're looking for a wife, or you're looking for that perfect black chocolate, caramel, curly hair, blue eyes, green eyes. They have green eyes. They have blue eyes. They have a hazel eyes. I've seen all color eyes in Salvador. I've seen them all.
Lord.
You cannot come here, and I'm being straight. It's impossible unless you're really lucky. You can't come here for 1 or 2 weeks. It's just impossible. You got to spend time here, at least a good month, 30 days. If you really want to snatch one up, the right one, you got to be here for at least 30 days. They are
And
here.
how And how do they treat? Tell me the best attributes about the Black Brazilian woman in El Salvador. Are they feminine? Are they submissive? Are they caring? Break it down for us, bro.
Okay. I met a brother who's from the US. He's a DJ. He's been in Salvador for 20 something years. Someone connected me with him, and then we got to go out a couple of times. He's a DJ, so I got invited to go to his place where he does on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, R&B, hip hop, reggae. He does all of that at the club. And he introduced me to a couple of people, and I asked him these same questions that you were asking me. I said, hey, how are the Brazilian blacks in Salvador? And he broke it down to me, and he said, to be honest, they are very feminine and conservative. And I was kind of surprised when he said that too. I'm like, they're conservative. He said, yes. He said, don't make what you see fool you. They may be out there having fun, partying, doing this, doing that, but they are very conservative and feminine. Wife material, he said, yes, absolutely. You can mold and build with them how you want them to be in a relationship, but they are very independent also, he said. They are very independent in Salvador, very independent. But he said it's not impossible to find a good wife in Salvador. I personally would tell any brother that's coming here, because I notice a lot of brothers, they travel right into Copacabana. I would tell brothers, if you want to get a really good experience, go straight to Salvador. Then come to Copacabana. But if you go to Salvador, you may not come to Copacabana. I guarantee you won't come here. You end up staying in Salvador because of what you will see. It's totally, in America, where we see black women, they are not the same in Salvador. Like night and day. I'm not going to say one black woman is any better than the other black woman, because I came from a black woman, and I'm going to always keep my respect for every black woman. But there is a difference. There's a difference in Brazil. If that's what you're looking for, I would suggest travel to Salvador, learn the culture, learn if you can. And one of the things I've been experiencing, the Portuguese language. If you can study a little bit of Portuguese, just a little bit, it will go a long way. If you study a little bit, because my experience is you want to meet someone and you see someone you want to meet, but you can't speak the language. And that's going to be an issue. And I have experienced that myself. So it's good to study just a little bit of Portuguese. It will go a long way.
Amazing breakdown there. Thank you, bro. Let me read your super chats, brother. Before we carry on, let me put you on. I keep hearing some noise from your background noise, brother. Shout out to Mr. Eric. Sorry, shout out to Mr. Bed Mike for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. From the reports I'm seeing, it's growing amongst the Black Brazilians. Feminism. White Brazilians are not really adopting feminism. Do you agree or disagree with that, Eric?
I honestly, I cannot touch on that because I haven't been around them that much. I have been around the white Brazilians all the time since I've been here. So I haven't spent enough time around the Black Brazilians to really confirm that, to be honest with you. I haven't.
That's fair enough. Thank you, brother. And brothers, please get the likes up, brothers. Please get the likes up. Shout out to Mr. Ethan Journey for the 40,000 Colombian pesos. Thank you, brother, for the support. So I'm not in Brazil, but in Colombia, and have been for 7 months. Yes, I remember you, brother. We had a consultation last year, brother. Happy that you've left America. Please get a remote job and travel the world. I never thought I would be outside the United States. I just met two beautiful Afro Latinas today. Brother Ethan, can you send me a DM on IG right now, brother? We need to catch up, brother, and get you on the live stream to speak about your experience in Colombia. I keep telling you, brothers, man, make use of my consultations. All right. I had a consultation with the brother last year. We spoke about IT, what he's got to do to break into IT. Now he's in Colombia. I keep telling you, brothers, man, IP is the truth. International passport is the truth. Okay. I want to see you brothers in Brazil, in Colombia, in Japan, in Germany. The only way you're going to do that is letting me help you get there. Book your consultations with me and let me be a mentor to you, brothers, man. The other day, one of my mentees passed his IT exam. I've been mentoring him for the past couple of months now. He finally passed it. He's going to be very successful in IT. He's got plans to leave his country and go abroad and find his wife. I did that, brothers. So make use of it, brothers. I appreciate you, Ethan. Shout out to Mr. Sean Grand for the $20 super chat. Always down for Brazil Intel. Thank you, bro, for the support, Sean Grand. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated. Fantastic. So, shout out to Mr. Learn with Fem for the $10 super chat. He's got a question for you, Eric. How do brothers over there in El Salvador and Cubana that these women check for dress mostly? Is it casual outfits with sneakers or dressed up like corporate attires, dress shoes, etc., etc.? Go on, Eric.
Okay, when I was out in Salvador for the 3 months, I noticed casual. Nobody dresses like up. Everybody dresses very casual. Sandals, nice shorts, tops and bottoms. I didn't see anyone out there saggy pants or sneakers or hood clothes. I didn't see none of that. All I saw was very casual brothers, black Brazilian brothers, dressed very casual, very casual.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, brother. So, let's carry on, Eric. So, next question for you, brother, is Japanese Brazilian women who are literally the hidden gems of the hidden gems, the creme de la creme, the diamond in the dirt, and the star of the whole Milky Way galaxy, brother. These women are unique, right? So unique that God was on his A game when he created them. Okay, so brother, let me ask this, brother. Have you dealt with Japanese Brazilian women personally? If not, brother, have you seen other brothers do with Japanese Brazilian women? And are these Japanese Brazilian women in Brazil checking for brothers?
Japanese,
Yes.
I have not seen any Japanese Brazilians here.
Damn.
I have not come across or seen. If they are here, I have not seen them. I haven't seen them. Not in my area. No, I haven't. I haven't. You will find red bone Brazilian, white Brazilian, Afro black. Um, I haven't seen Japanese. I haven't come across that in the 3 years I've been here. I haven't seen that. Mm-mm.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Fair enough, brother. So I want to ask now, brother, about white Brazilian woman. Okay. Now I'm gonna admit, brother, right? Right now, white women they're not really on my list right now, but I'm gonna admit that the white women in Brazil, they are dimes. There's a lot of dimes there that are white women in Brazil. The blonde hair, the green eyes, the tan skin. These are a different breed of white women. Brother, do white Brazilian women in Brazil love brothers and passport bros?
I am going to say absolutely yes, because You can go out to the beach, or you can go out to the club, you can go to the mall. You will find all of them. Basically, the whole community where I live is basically more white Brazilians. And when I step out and I interact with them, my interaction with them is very friendly. I'm very friendly. They're very friendly with me. I speak, they speak, no problem. Communication. But to build friendship, it takes time because my experience, like I said, if you're going to be here, you're not going to just snatch one up in a week or two. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. I'm being real with any brother that's coming here. If you're looking for a beautiful, if that's what you're into, you have to put work into it, which means you may have to come here back and forth a couple of times. That's my
Okay.
experience. But the white Brazilians, with my experience with them here, I haven't had any issues with any of them here. To be honest with you, none. They are very, very, very. You think one is beautiful until you take 5 steps forward, you find one that's 10 times beautiful than that one. You keep walking a little bit further, you thought you saw the most beautiful one, and then you find out you turn the corner, you find another 10 times, 20 times more beautiful one. The place is just full of beautiful, beautiful women.
Brother, let me ask this, right? What kind of woman are white Brazilian women? Are they feminine? Are they submissive? Are they coachable? Do they cook? Do they clean? I'm looking for those attributes. If I want to go for a white Brazilian woman, does she have those attributes, brother? Break it down for me, bro.
Okay. My connections and my association with the Brazilian whites here, I will say they are conservative. If you're referring to wife material, they are conservative. They have very strong family values, which means they are very close, tight knit with their family here. Everything here, to be honest with you, is about family connection. Family do everything together. They go out to the beach together, they barbecue together, they have parties together. They will even invite you to their family parties and to go out to their events once they get to know you. So I would say absolutely, you can find very easily good family value white Brazilians here. Once you get into that circle and know at least I'm not saying for you have to know the language, but you may be surprised. Some of the ones that I have come across, they know English, and it surprises me. A lot of white Brazilians here shocks me because I will say something and they'll start speaking in English. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you know English. She said, oh yeah, I know English. Majority of them will not speak because they may be afraid to speak English, but they know English here. And a lot of them don't speak it because maybe afraid to speak it, but you can come across them that they know English. So that may be a good thing that you don't have to know the Portuguese because you may find one that already studied English already. And I have come across many of them that knows English here.
How feminine are they, brother? And how submissive are they? Do they cook and do they clean?
Oh, absolutely. That's from growing up in a house. Absolutely, that's part of their culture from growing up with their mother and father in the house. This is something that they do, even if they have a boyfriend or a husband. They still have that responsibility. Yes, they still may work, they still may have a child or may have a family, but you can find a woman who will always make sure that your food is cooked, your apartment or your house is clean, your meal is taken care of. that is something that you don't even have to worry about. That's something you don't even have to say, "Where's my meal?" or "Where's my breakfast, dinner?" That's just part of them with the family structure. They will take care of their man. That's not a question. You won't be have to be going out to eat restaurant food every day. No, no.
Wow.
You be,
How
you
fe-
be getting you be getting your cooked meal every day. That's not an issue.
how feminine and submissive are they to their man? 'Cause, brother, I want a feminine chick, right, brother, in this round, right? I want a chick that paints her nails. I want a chick that wears light makeup but still looks good. I want a chick that wears long dresses. I want a chick that speaks very girly. I want to hear that squeaky noise. Hello, hey, 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 hey. I want it very squeaky, brother. I want a chick that um, is that submits to me. IP, lead me. IP. What should I do? IP. What do you think? IP. You make the big decisions. So I want a feminine and submissive chick, brother. So those two attributes, brother. Can I get that from white Brazilian woman, brother, in 2023 right now in Brazil, brother?
Yes, I would say okay. If you're going for the wife material, which means you're looking for okay. I give you a perfect example. I was at Starbucks, um, and I think I shared the story with you. I don't know if I shared the story with you or not, but I was at Starbucks and I saw a brother in Starbucks with a white Brazilian, and I was sitting there and I noticed they both were speaking English, and I'm like, oh, he must be from America, and she's not from America. So I just turned to him. I said, hey, where you from? And he said, oh, I'm from Boston. I said, oh, okay. And then he introduced myself to him and to his girlfriend at that time was girlfriend. I looked at her, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying to myself, and she was, she wasn't white. She was more like a Mary Carey complexion. She had that in between the caramel and the white, in between. Beautiful. She was like a dime piece. And I'm like, wow, how did you get her? So me and him started to talk. He found her in another state of Brazil, in a more conservative state of Brazil. He was just visiting in Copacabana for 1 week before he went back to Boston. Make a long story short, he came back to Brazil to take her back to America to marry her. So they exchanged Instagrams with me, and they said, keep in touch. And I was asking him, how did you meet her? He said, Eric, honestly, I got lucky. She grew up in a home church. I got a perfect Brazilian that I'm happy with, conservative. And I'm like, brother, I told him, I said, just looking at both of you two, I knew the first time I saw you, I was like, yeah, you got lucky, brother. You got very lucky. They got married and they just got their first child.
Wow.
It's not impossible to find one here and bring back to your, if that's what you choose to go back with you home. Because a lot of people say, oh, leave them in Brazil or leave them in DR or leave them where they are or leave them, don't bring them to America because they will get. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. You are the man. You are the one in control. It determines what direction you set for these women when you bring them back to your country. They can remain conservative. They can remain feminine, submissive to you. Absolutely, they can. But it's up to the man. It's up to the man.
Brother, let me ask this right, brother, right? To me, right, brother, a woman has reached peak submissiveness if she does this for a man. So, right, I got a scenario for you, brother, right? Okay. I come home from a long day's work, okay? And I kiss my wife or my girlfriend. I say, "Hey baby, I love you. How you doing?" She's like, "Hey IP, I'm okay." Okay. So that's awesome. And I tell her, "Hey baby girl, um I'm a bit tired, right? So I'm gonna hop in the bathroom in the bath, and I want you to bathe me from head to toe, okay? And after you bathe me, baby girl, I want you to moisturize me from head to toe, brother. Would a Brazilian woman bathe and moisturize her man, brother? That's very important to me, brother. Yes or no, brother?
Brazilians, once they fall for you, and I'm speaking about if you're in a relationship, I'm not speaking about anything else, but in a committed relationship with a Brazilian woman, they will cater to you and do whatever the man wants for him to be happy. Absolutely. They will ask you, are you hungry? Do you need anything? What can I get for you? These are the things that they are within them to take care of their man. It's not a question if they will. It's a question. You might get tired of them taking care of you.
Damn,
And
what?
I'm,
What you
I'm,
mean?
I'm speaking from experience.
What?
I'm speaking from experience. And I'm not exaggerating about that. Sometimes you may have to say, babe, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Relax. I'm good. They are like that. Yes. They will
What?
take care of you. You are talking about a whole different kind of culture here from what you are maybe used to. The culture here is very different when it comes on to the man and woman in a relationship. Their priority is the man, the boyfriend or the husband. That's the priority. I'll
Wow.
give you I'll give you an example.
Please do.
I'm gonna plug in my phone because my battery just short. I'll give you an example. It's 20 to 1 here, and the women know this.
What?
It's
20
20 to
women
1.
to one man. 20 women to one man ratio.
Okay. And the women knows this, which means you have options. And a woman is not gonna let her boyfriend or husband just neglect them to make another woman take them. No, she's gonna do what's necessary to fulfill his needs. That's why I say you would not have to worry about getting your bath tub done, massage, oil, dinner ready, bed made, house spotless every day. This is something that you would never have to question her to do at all. You don't even have to speak about that. Iron your clothes. Iron your clothes. Yeah, this is who they are.
Oh my goodness.
And
Hold on, brother.
I'm
Go on.
speaking this from experience. I'm not speaking this about, oh, I don't have experience. I'm speaking this from to you from experience. Yes.
Wow. You know, brothers, can you imagine, right, having a girlfriend, right, and she treats you so well that you got to tell her, hey, babe, I'm good. This is too much. That's goals right there. I'm trying to get to that level right there. I'm trying to get to that level where, she treats me so well. She's so feminine. She's so submissive. She bathes me and moisturizes me 7 times a week. I'm telling her, baby girl, this is just too much love. This is way too much. This is too much. I need that in my life right now, man. I need that in my life right now. Lord, please send that woman my way. Please, Lord, I need that kind of woman in my life. Please, Lord, please. This is incredible. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Mr. Ramel Diaz for the £5 super chat. Ramel in the building salutes you, bro. IP, something's not adding up here. We're hearing conflicting intel about Brazil right now. What's your thoughts, IP? So Eric has been in Brazil for the past 3 years, bro. He knows Brazil inside outside. So I'm gonna take his word for it, Ramel. I think there's still hope for Brazil, and I'm gonna give Brazil a chance. And I really am. Um, Maybe learn some Portuguese. Get my Portuguese up. I think that's very important because obviously, if you know the language of a woman's country, you get the best woman there. Um, I'm leaning towards a positive reputation of Brazil right now in 2023. This is the brother that's currently living in Brazil right now. I'm gonna take his word over someone that isn't living in Brazil in 2023 and last went there in 2005. You know. So shout out to Eric for the real get down. Appreciate you, brother. I got another super chat there, brother. Did someone say Korean Brazilian? What? Hold on. Korean. This is too much. Korean Brazilian. Shout out to Mr. Ramel Diaz for the £5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. I need a hybrid, a conservative woman who is a freak in the sheets, is loyal, faithful, and wants to please me. Is this balance hard to find? Can you answer, Eric, please?
Repeat that again, because there was a lot of static when you were speaking. Repeat that again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, brother. Hold on. It's not me, bro. I think it's your. It must be something around your phone. Any electronics around your phone? Is there another phone around it? Is there a laptop around your phone? Make sure it's a clear desk, brother, and keep your arms away. So here's a question, brother. Ramel says, I need a hybrid, okay? A conservative woman who is a freak in the sheets. So he gets freaky in the sheets very well. Is faithful, is loyal, and wants to please me. Is this hard to find, brother, in Brazil, that kind of woman?
Oh. No. Absolutely no. It is not hard to find. And I'm gonna steer the best direction, my experience only. Now, I have to be honest with brothers. What kind of woman do you want? That's what it comes down to. I'm very different than a lot of brothers that come here to do whatever they want to do, and that's okay. I have a different mentality. I focus on wife material. Only that. Submissive, in the house with mom and pop, have that family value, culture, spiritual. That's my direction. Nothing to do with the streets, clubs, party, drinking, which is all good, but my focus is very different here. That's just me. Yes, I can tell you, you can meet one that is like that. I can say, yes, you can. All comes down to you getting in and how you approach is with that person. Then they will open up to you. Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Brother, I'm hearing a lot of static from your phone. Do me a favor, Eric. Can you jump off the stream and jump back in? It might be a connection issue from your end, brother. Hopefully that resets your thing. It must be a connection issue, brother. For some reason, I'm hearing a lot of cracking and static. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. So we'll wait for Eric there because his connection there just keeps crackling. All right. You know, a shout out to Ramel here. Ramel says, okay, Eric, if you jump off, brother, and jump back in, that'd be great. Yeah. Let's wait for Eric, man. This is a classic live stream so far. Ramel says here, right? He says here, yeah, I need to ask the body count question. I need to so hold on, brothers, hold on. So I had that in Korea, right? She bathed me, she cooked for me, cleaned for me. I had to hustle to get my own time back. She wanted to cater to me all the time. Oh Lord. Whew, man. This is too much options, man. So we got Japanese now, we got Korean, we got Mongolian, Kazakhstan, South Korea chicks are now on this time as well. IP, are you really gonna have 50 wives? Because it sounds that way, you know. It sounds that way, brothers. This is just too much options, man. Damn. Lord have mercy, man. These Korean chicks are treating brothers like that, Ramel? These Korean chicks are treating brothers like that, Ramel? What? This is amazing. Let me bring in Mr. Eric back in the building.
Okay, I'm
All
back.
right, Eric. Thank you, brother. That's a lot more better. So now, question for you, Eric. I want to ask you, Eric, about cities in Brazil, right? We should go to find the best woman. Is it Sao Paulo? Is it Rio? Is it El Salvador? Is it Florianopolis? Break it down for us, Bo, please.
Okay. Usually I notice that everybody comes to Copacabana, Rio, because that's the well-known, popular area in Brazil because of the beaches, having fun. Um, everybody comes from different places that come right directly into Copacabana, Brazil, because that's all they know. That's what they know. But being here for 3 years, I have to say, if I was to tell any brother that's coming to Brazil, my suggestion, my opinion, start going traveling right directly to Salvador. Go to a gym. Because when I was there for 3 months, I got a Airbnb. I have a connection out there. I got an Airbnb for 3 months, and my gym was right across the street. When I went to the gym, I connected with people in the gym who invited me out to different places. That's how I got the connection. When you go to a gym, sign up for like a week or 2 weeks, you get to talk to people and they'll tell you, hey, we have something going on Wednesday here. Got something going on Friday here. Come. They'll introduce you to people and invite you out. So my first thing I would tell people, hit a gym. Hit a gym. Second, if you got time on a Sunday, church, Sunday morning, 1 hour, hour and a half. You can meet so many. That the church is the biggest connection, in my opinion. The church is the biggest connection. When I go to the church here, people invite me to football games, basketball games, dinners, luncheon. They will invite me to many things. And that's where you can find also wife material, conservative, single women that's looking for husbands. If this is the direction of what the man wants, someone who has that culture, depending on what he wants. So I would say Salvador, then you can come to Rio. Because a lot of people come to Rio and they never get to see that Afro-Brazilian experience. They never see it. Because mostly people here in Rio, Copacabana, are white Brazilians. You're not going to see a lot of black culture here in Copacabana. It's very limited, very, very, very small. It's better to go right to Salvador if you want that connection with your own culture.
Amazing breakdown there. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, brother. So let me ask this, brother, right? And I want you to be very real with me, brother. Extremely real with me. Brazil, as we know, they get down heavily in the bedroom. So I got Patreon content where a brother broke it down for me that these women, they get down, brother. And be real with me, brother, right? Be real with me, man to man, right? But obviously still keeping it PG. Okay. Does the average Brazilian woman have high body counts? So she may be conservative, she may be in the church, but she will still have a high body count because it's just how the culture is out there. They just get down like that. And be with me, brother. Does the average Brazilian woman have a high body count, brother? Please.
The average Brazilian have a high body count. I cannot speak on that.
Okay.
I cannot speak on that based on my element. So that's a big difference to be around a different kind of element where you can connect with that kind of element, the party, the clubbing, the going out, meeting different women. So to say if Brazilian have a high, female have a high body count, I can't vouch that. I have come across, and this is me, because of the element environment that I've connected myself with. I have been around women, Brazilian, in their 20s, 25, 26, 27, that are still virgins.
Oh, where in Brazil? In Copacabana? And were they black or white, brother?
Black and white, yes.
In Copacabana, brother.
In Copacabana, yes.
And they were virgins? Whoa, you sure?
Still, yes.
Why were they virgins? Was that because of religion or they just conservative?
Culture. That's culture. That is the culture. You have women that will, wait for someone. Not every woman in Brazil is sexual, high sexual, like what people will think. There's a lot of women here that, like I told you, are very conservative. They will wait for a husband. And I always will go back to say, my experience being here, I have been to many churches here, and I have seen some of the most beautiful women in the church, single, by themselves. And I was like, if brothers only knew where to look, they'll be very surprised what they can find here. But it comes down to the brother. It comes down to what kind of woman he wants. It comes down to what he wants, what is he used to. Because she's not going to leave her culture. She's not going to just drop off her religion and stop going to church just because she meets someone, a foreigner. No, she's going to continue, and this is something that he has to take into consideration. Can he accept this also from her? If he wants to look for someone like this, if it's not a church person or someone that's religious or have the Christianity, doesn't mean that you cannot go to church on Sunday with her. You don't have to go every Sunday. She can go by herself. It's not a big deal. Doesn't mean you have to go. But if you're looking for certain type of women, gym, church, I will start there. It will open up many doors.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. So I got 2 more questions before I open up the phone line, and we're going to speak about your charity, okay, after that. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Mr. Ramel Diaz for the £10 super chat. I appreciate you, Ramel, for the support. Thank you, brother. Eric, I do BBJ 5 times a week. You're right. I want to 5 times a week. Hey, yo, Ramel's some sort of a master fighter. Don't mess with Ramel brothers. Don't test Ramel brothers, all right? This guy will beat you up to the next dimension, okay? So brothers, please don't be on it. Don't get on Ramel's nerve, man. Shout out to Eric. He says, I do BJJ 5 times a week. You're right. I want to meet a Brasileira in the gym to date. That's how I met Korean wifey. Oh my goodness, Korean wifey, huh? Oh, this is amazing. Oh, brother, yeah. I think he confirmed you're right, brother. The gyms are nice to meet women. Would you agree so, Dan, bro?
You're breaking up. The static. There's a big static coming through.
Yeah, it's coming from you, Eric. It's coming from you because I put you on mute, right? And my one is clear. It's coming from you, bro. You must have really bad connection. Are you using your mobile data or Wi-Fi? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, bro. Yeah, bro. You got some crazy static. brother, it's definitely I don't know. Okay, how does that sound, bro? Is this
Still the same.
all right? So how are we gonna fix this? That this is weird, brother. Do you have earphones that you can use? Maybe try earphones, bro.
Huh?
Try earphones.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my.
Sorry, brothers, man. Obviously, Keisha is sending some sort of live stream disruptor. Keisha doesn't want brothers to travel to Brazil and replace her with, foreign black women. So she's sending some ultra beams, right, from a different area of the planet towards the stream. So I apologize, brothers. Okay, Keisha, leave us alone, Keisha, please. Let's see. All right.
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's much better, bro.
Much better now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let me ask this, brother. Right? Let me ask you this.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry.
No worries, brother. So, brother, tell me the 5 positives of dating a Brazilian woman.
Okay, 5 positive. I would say. Okay, for me, in a relationship, not stepping out, not looking at no guys. Number one, loyal. I have to say, very loyal. 2, respectful. Very respectful. You're not gonna have speaking back to you, disrespecting you. Um, no, not. They're not doing that. This is my experience. I can't speak about anyone else. I'm only going off of my experience. 3, very humble. Very humble. Feminine. 4. Or was that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Feminine is 4 for me. Very feminine. And the 5, I will have to say, you're the unconditional prize for them. They're not gonna let you go. No, they're not letting you go. They will hold on to you and build something with you because
Brother, sorry,
they
bro.
see.
Well, we can't hear you that well since you put your earphones in. I don't know what's going on. You sound even worse now with your. Okay, say something, brother.
Better now? Better now?
Um, no, it's still the same, bro.
Really? I thought it was good now.
It's very low. Try it without your earphones. Hopefully that will try. That might have fixed it. Turn your earphones off, bro. Try it without. Go on. Go on, bro.
You can hear me now?
It's still low, brother. Still low. Try it without your earphones. Take your earphones out.
Without.
Yeah. Turn your earphones off. Sorry, bro. Say something. Say something, bro.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yes, that's much better, brother. All right, brother. Do you mind, brother? Do you mind repeating those 5 things again, brother? Because we didn't hear you at all. So tell us the 5 reasons why, brothers, the 5 benefits you get from dating a Brazilian woman. Fire away, brother.
Okay. Let me see if I can record them back real quick. Respect. They will definitely respect you. That's not something you have to worry about. They're going to respect you 100% in a relationship. They will respect you. Feminine, you will see that with her. You will see her feminine in the relationship 100%. You will witness that with her. Loyalty, she's not, when you go out, step out, you're not going to be experiencing looking at other guys or any distraction. You're the prize for her. So you're not going to experience anything but feeling like a king. That's the best way I can explain it. They're very affectionate people, which means always holding your hand in the street. Anytime a Brazilian woman holds a man's hand walking on the street, that's a signal she's into you. That is the number one signal you will know. If you see a Brazilian walking hands with a guy on the street, it's a signal. They just don't do that for no reason. There's something behind that. And that was told to me here. If she grabs your hand walking in the street in public, there's a big meaning behind that. Unconditional love, she will show you where you would not have to question her love or her care for you. You won't have to look for any attention because it may be too much attention sometimes. So for me, those are the 5 criteria from my experience here.
What about the negatives of dating a Brazilian woman, brother?
The negative. You will experience, and I'm not gonna say, oh, you're not gonna experience a negative relationship if you have a Brazilian. I have heard stories of people that do travel here and have negative experience with Brazilian. But I think when I look at these videos of people that come here and have this negative experience, I think it comes down to knowing who they are first, getting to know who they are. And if it's someone that doesn't vibe with you, it's okay to cut ties and walk away because it may not be for you, that person, instead of getting into something that may be worse as time go on. So I think the best thing is to date, get to know the person very well, get to know the family, have her introduce you to the mother, the father, the brother, the sister, get to know the circle. Who's her best friend? Is the best friend a male? Is the best friend a female? Get to know, just don't get to know her. Get to know everybody around her. My advice, just don't go for the kill. Get to know everybody around her. That's how you can avoid a lot of missteps, in my opinion.
Let me ask, brother. Are male friends an issue with Brazilian women, brother?
No, because that's part of their culture here. They have a lot of male friends, and that's I'm plugged in my charger. They have a lot of male friends here. That's just the culture. There's nothing wrong, and there's not an issue with that here. That's their culture here. They have a lot of male friends, a lot of female friends. They all go out to the beach. They all go out to parties together. These male friends have girlfriends, and everybody go out together. Some may not go out with their significant other, but that's how they are here. But there's no issue if she's in a relationship with you. Um, she will say to you, "Oh, I have male friends." She would not hide that from you, and it's nothing for you to be like jealous about or worried about these guys. No, you cannot think. It's kind of like you have to kind of like here you have to kind of get used to that with them, because I had to learn that myself, that the females here have male friends, and it's not anything, there's not anything wrong with it. It's just how it is here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on there, brother. Right. So you're telling me, right? You, go on.
It's just like a female having a female friend. They have that kind of same connection with their male friends. It's the same. They're just friends. Nothing um, hanky panky going on between them. No. You won't have to worry about that.
Let me ask this, brother. Right. So you're telling me, brother, right? You have dated a Brazilian woman in Brazil, and you've allowed your Brazilian girlfriend to hang with her male friend in a one-to-one setting. Is that common there? Having coffee with each other, bruv, that's a bit too much for me. Break it down for me,
Oh
please.
no.
Hold on.
No. I'm not. I wasn't saying that. I was saying this. If you're in a relationship with a Brazilian woman, she's not gonna go out with male friends like that. No. That's not what I was referring to. If you meet a female Brazilian here, she's gonna be committed to you. All her friends is gonna know about you. She's gonna bring you around, all of them. They're all gonna know who you are. The male guys, the female guys. If she is into you and it's something that is serious going on between you two, she's going to slowly cut ties with those people, because her priority is going to be you. It's not going to be the friends no more. Things are going to change over time. So she's not going to be going out with guy friends while dating you. No. I'm just saying Brazilian females have male friends and female friends. That's all.
Okay. And they all hang out with each other. They all party with each other, etc., etc.
Okay, yes, they do. They do party. They go out. They will say, okay, we're going to this place. Everybody going to meet at this one spot. And they will party. Yes, that does happen here. Yes.
Brother, if I tell her, right, listen, it's going very well. We really like each other, but one of my boundaries is not having male friends. Will she cut off her male friends to appease me, the man she loves? Or will she say, oh, that's controlling, you're insecure, blah, blah, blah? I want to know the mentality of the average Brazilian woman when we tell them, listen, I'm a bit uncomfortable with you having male friends. How do you feel about, distancing yourself from them? Because it's just not comfortable for me as my boundaries. What's your thoughts on that?
Okay. I'm going to speak about my experience. And I was in that same situation where you just said, and I did bring it up. And I said, where I'm from, my culture, we don't do the same thing that the culture here does. And it was a test for me personally to also know how submissive this woman will be to say, I'm going to make this person, which was me, my priority, that I don't want to lose him based on I just have a friend. See, I just have male friends. And she had to let them know my culture, how I am, how I run my house, how I run my relationship. With me, I don't believe in guy friends. That's just me. If I'm dating a woman, I don't believe in a guy has a friend. That's like, for me, No, no. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm your best friend. I'm your boyfriend. I'm your husband. I'm your king. I'm the lion. So to answer your question, if she's into you and she's really, I have to go as far as say, falls for you, which means she falls for you in love with you, she will cut. And I can honestly say she will. She will cut the communication from the guys and let them know I am in a committed relationship with someone. So I would say yes, but she has to be into you for that to happen.
Amazing. Mr. Eric, thank you very much, bro, for coming on here, brother, and breaking down your experience. We have 45 minutes left, brother, for a Q&A session. How does that sound with you, brother? Is that okay? Is that okay, brother?
Yeah, that's good. No
Okay,
problem.
awesome, brother. So we're gonna get people to call in. Before we do so, brother, this is your time to tell brothers about your charity, as to what you do, brother, and etc. etc. So go on, bro.
Okay, I appreciate that. And I just want to say thank you for all the guests. My project is called walkingtosuccess.org. Is one word, walking to success. My Instagram is walkingtosuccess_. Anyone wants to follow me? Basically, it's a project for underprivileged kids. So throughout my travels, wherever I travel, whether it's Ghana, Ethiopia, Brazil, I have created this project for the kids where in the communities, they need assistance, whether computers, laptops, tablets. They may need some pencils or books, book bags, shoes, sneakers. I provide all of these basic tools because that's what they are, basic tools for the kids. It's all about for the kids. The parents may not have a lot of money. The school may not supply things for the kids. So I would select different schools or communities and get a group of people together and just do a big donation for the kids. And I started this off in 2020 in Ghana, did a couple projects in Ghana, Accra, at 2 schools, and I went up to Brazil, did a couple projects here in a couple of the favelas in the communities here. Ethiopia, I just got back from Ethiopia a month ago, did some projects out there. So my project is basically supporting the kids, underprivileged kids that need basic tools. That's all it is. So if you follow me, I appreciate you guys following me. Thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you for all you do, Eric. So as you can see on the screen, https walkingtosuccess.org. That's his website. So please go into Eric's website. Please support Eric any way you can. And of course, check out what he does. He's doing some great work for our brothers and sisters, particularly brothers in the diaspora. So definitely please check out his website. Walkingtosuccess.org is the website. It is on the screen right now. Go and check it out and go and support Eric's charity and what he's doing. Thank you for all you do, Eric. That's greatly appreciated, brother. With your free time, with the charity work you do, that's awesome, brother. So there you go, brothers. Please go and check it out. Shout out to Mr. Black Dragon 10K for the $2 super chat. Another classic IP. Brazil is still in my top 10. Thank you, bro, for the support and the kind words. That's awesome, man. Great to hear. Shout out to Mr. Limo Pedro for the £2 super chat. Interesting intel, and was in Poland a few weeks ago. Send me a DM, Limo Pedro. Let's get you on the channel for you to share your Poland experience. Awesome. So let's open up the phone lines. But before we do so, Eric, do me a favor, brother. Restart your phone, okay? Because your phone is cracking quite a lot. It's making the experience pretty awful. So literally, if you can turn your phone off and turn it back on, I think that might fix your issue, bro. Because it's definitely a connection issue in your end, wherever you are. Use Wi-Fi if you can, and restart your phone, okay? That'd be great, brother. So turn your phone off and then turn it back on. Because it's literally getting it's hurting the viewer's experience, brother, with all that cracking and clicking. That'd be great, Eric. Thank you, brother. So, brother, just restart your phone. Okay. So we shall wait for Eric to come back later on. Let me open up the phone lines and let's get some callers in. So if you've been to Brazil, if you want to chime in, disagree, agree, it's going to be an open discussion. So feel free to do so. Before you do so, again, congratulations to one of my mentees for passing his IT exam. I have been mentoring him for the past several months. He's been a part of my Patreon plan, of the IT plan on my Patreon. And we finally got him his IT cert, and we hope to get him his first job in IT. And he'll be out there very soon, traveling and meeting the woman of his dreams. So well done to you, bro. Shout out to my mentee. You know who you are. I appreciate you, bro. Brothers, if you want me to mentor you in this IT journey, book your consultation with me or get on the Patreon plan to let me mentor you in regards to IT, foreign women, giving you intel as to how to navigate the IT scene. That's how it's gonna go, brothers. So let me read the super chats here. Shout out to Mr. Conrad Grant for the $2 super chat. Conrad is back in the building. Been a minute, brother. How you doing? Hello, IP. Great stream, showing love and support. Thank you, Conrad Grant. Welcome back, bro. Been a minute, brother. Hope you're well and hope everything's going well within your career and your dreams. Thank you, brother. So let's open up the phone lines. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's open up the phone lines. Y'all heard that new Travis Scott album? let me bring in Eric. Okay, Eric is back. Okay, yes, Eric, much better, bro. Much better. Welcome back, Eric. All right, so let's get some callers in. Let me pin it in the live stream chat. Okay, I'm still hearing some clicking. Okay, awesome. Let me put you on mute there, Eric. Hold on. All right, so brothers, call in. So while we wait for a call, Eric, I've got a question for you. But before I do so, let me check my PayPal just so I don't miss any PayPal donations tonight. Hold on, brothers. Walkintasuccess.org, walkintasuccess.org, Eric's website. Go and check it out. Hold on. You know it was. You know we go. No. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so we got Jay Royal in the background. Fantastic, man. Jay, you got your camera on? Thank you, brother. You want your camera on, or give me a thumbs up if your camera on. Is that okay? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, camera on. Okay, let me bring in Mr. Jay Royal. Okay, brother, is that okay? Give a thumbs up. Okay, hold on. Okay, you sure? You sure, brother? Thumbs up. You good? Okay, awesome. Let me bring in Mr. Jay Royal. What's going on, Jay?
Hey, how y'all doing? I just barely, I have like 3 main questions. So the first one is really, your honest opinion. How much should we make a month? Not really, yes, to live comfortable, but also to live where we don't have to budget, money wise.
Okay. I'm going to use my personal experience from leaving the U.S. and moving here for the last 3 years. I'm saving literally every month 4,000 euros.
You're saving 4,000?
I'm saving 4,000 every month just by moving here, which means I'm living in a 1-bedroom apartment 1 block from the beach, and I'm paying $430 a month. Kitchen, living room, bathroom. It's good for 1 person. Well, it's really good for 2 people, to be honest with you. But my rent is $450. My light is $30. My cable is 25. My internet is free because the owner, because I did a long-term lease for 2 years, so my internet is free. So basically, my rent is $450 a month, and I'm 1 block from the beach, and I'm saving
Oh, God.
4,000 US every month just by living in Brazil.
That sounds amazing. So, like, what do you call it? How much is the food? Food is not too expensive, right?
The who? Food? Oh, no, no,
The
no, no.
food.
I don't eat. I cook my food. So when I go to the grocery store, I do a lot of vegetables, a lot of fish. So I'm spending like a week because I do more vegetables. So I would say 80, 80
Oh, a month? 80 a month?
a week,
Or a week? Oh, that's really, really good.
80 a week. Because like I
Mhm.
said, I have a very strict diet. I'm into gym. I'm into fitness. So I'm not the type to go out to eat restaurant food. I do splurge a little bit, but vegetable, fish, shrimp, um, about $80 a week
Okay.
groceries. But
So,
I can say if you want to be here, I would say a month. I would say 1,005 to two a month. More like 1,005. 1,005.
1,005? Okay, that don't sound too bad.
1,000.
Okay. How about when you get married to a Brazilian woman, are like the laws like obviously not like American laws, but like what are like the main concerns that you're worried about?
The laws here are a little
Like when you get
different.
married or child support.
Um, the laws here are a little different for marriage. Um, when you do get married to someone, you can divorce them if you want to. There's no issues if you have a child. Um, I don't quote me on this, but I haven't heard about child support here. To be honest, I haven't ventured in that area. But what I've been hearing is a lot of the guys here do take care of their kids here.
Mhm.
So that's something like I told you before. The culture here is about family. So the people here do take care of the kids, even if they're not with the girl or the mother. Kids are being taken care of here. They're not being neglected.
Yeah, because that's my biggest concern. Just in case of anything. When I have kids,
No,
I definitely don't want. Yeah.
no. If you have kids from a Brazilian girl here, um, first thing I would say is get a good lawyer to always
Mhm.
protect everything you do here. That's number one. I got 2 lawyers. I got one lawyer in Salvador. I got one lawyer in Rio Copacabana. So anything I need to do anything, I go call my lawyer for any advice, any legal thing. So if anybody wants to find out anything legal about Brazil, just hit me up on my Instagram and I'll shoot you some information. You can call directly or text directly. My lawyers
Okay.
speak English, so it's not an issue.
Okay. Do your lawyers handle like business like stuff like if I wanted to buy like or-
Yes, my lawyers take care of marriages, land, property, investment, rental, anything dealing with business from outside here to come in the country.
Mhm.
My lawyer will take care of all of that. Not an issue. Yeah.
Okay, and do I need to be married in order to buy land out there, or is that
No,
um,
no. You can
okay?
come here. That's one of the things. If somebody wants residency, you can buy property, buy land, and you could become a resident of Brazil.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
No problem, my friend. No problem. Hit me up if you want information more on the lawyer. Walking to Success underscore.
Okay, I will. I will. Thank you.
All right. All right.
Shout out to Mr. Tech Noir for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for the support. And shout out to Ramel. Eric, look at this, Eric, from Ramel, right? He says here, London, bro. London, the land of rain, bad food, low wages, high taxes, and women with yellow teeth and need to escape. He's speaking facts there, bro. Particularly the high taxes, bro. I just checked my paycheck for last month, and the government just taxed me out of nowhere. Literally more than what I was expecting. Bruv, it is becoming unsustainable to live in the UK, bruv. Not only do we have to deal with horrible women with yellow teeth, right? Bad food. It's summertime now, but it's cold in summertime. Literally, bro, it's cold. Like, it was cold today. I was like, why is it cold in July, bro? And then they texted me to out of nowhere. I'm like, what's going on here, bruv? Eric, can you tell me how you were able to leave the US successfully? What was your career? What was your business plan? Because, brother, I'm getting tired of how the UK is treating me, brother. It's literally becoming unlivable here, bro.
Okay, well, a lot of brothers have to understand, if you want to move out of the US or move out of any country, you number one, first thing you have to do is you got to have your finance set, which means you have income coming in every month. My plan when I was in the US, I worked for the state. So I had a plan. I didn't want to work 25, 30, 40 years. I wanted to enjoy my young life. So my state that I worked for, the state job, I was able to retire at 39. I didn't even retire at 40. I was eligible to start my retirement at 39 years old. For the rest of my life, as God has blessed me so far to live, I get my pension every month. Every month. And when I left the US and moved to Brazil 3 years ago, well, let's go back. When I was in US, I was paying $1,500 for my rent, one bedroom. So my one bedroom was $1,500. My cable was $130. Just for cable was $130. My light was $80. We won't even talk about food because we already know what food is in the US. So if you add all that up, you're talking about a good 19, almost 20, almost 2,000 a month just for that. Don't add in the car insurance. Don't add in the car if you need to go for repairs or inspection and all that stuff. So when you move to another country, like I came here, I noticed that I was saving $4,000 a month in my checking account. So I have a savings each month of $4,000 put away. The rest I can splurge in Brazil. I'm paying $450 for my rent. I was paying $1,500 for a one bedroom rent in US. $450, $1,500. So you have to plan. It's all about, not everybody can just pick up and move to a country and they don't have the financial to support them every month. I was blessed to be in a position where I have income coming in every month.
Amazing, brother. Amazing. What the, brother? When you said the state, was that like the army or stuff like that? You were in the army, bro?
No. I was in the Department of Corrections.
Awesome. Good stuff, brother. And brother, that's why I'm telling brothers get into IT, right? Because brother, with IT, right, your skills are transferable anywhere around the world. Okay, you're getting paid in American dollars, but you're living cheap in certain countries that are much cheaper than America. IT is the best option for a passport, bro. I mean, I don't know what brothers are waiting for, man. I really don't. My calendar should be booked every week, right? I just told you, brothers. One of my mentees, right, has officially passed his IT certs. So now we're gonna get him an IT job. Okay, I'm gonna work on him with that, and then He's gonna progress, and he's gonna leave America very soon. I'm putting in work for you, brothers, man. My channel is offering solutions. My calendar should be booked. All of y'all should be on my mentorship plan, right? No one is doing what I'm doing right now, brothers. Who is teaching brothers Python every week? Who is teaching brothers every week the cloud stuff like Phil does? We are setting you up for success. We know how the West is, man. Don't let the West suck you into their trap. The West is a debt trap, and you need to break out that debt trap. I just told you, brothers. I just told you, brothers, right? I woke up right, the other day. I looked at my payslip. The government just taxed me more than what I was expecting for this month. I was livid. I was angry. I'm like, bruv, you know, food is expensive. My rent's gone up, and you're taxing me a lot more. How the hell am I going to get through this month? It's crazy, brothers. And that's how they screw you over in the West, man. I'm sick of it, brothers. Just out of nowhere, taxing me more than half, bro. Go on, Eric. Go on, bro.
Once brothers start traveling outside of the U.S. and seeing how much it costs to live in other countries, it will blow your mind away. Yes, we have to still, some people don't have the option to just pick up and leave because they may have so much responsibility in their country where their job, they just can't leave their job. Just like you said, if they get into IT or they get into a job where you can work 20 years and retire, you don't have to work 30, 40 years. You can take 20 years to retire, take the benefits. It's all about, you got to plan it. You have to plan it. You don't have to stay in a system where you're paying all of this expenses and you have nothing to reap at the end of the day. You have no vacation. Some people don't even go on vacation. They work their vacation because they have bills to pay. So it's all about, plan it.
Facts, bro. I mean, and I'm going to ask you more about obviously your life in Brazil, but I just want to tell brothers like, you know, what the West is doing is very evil because I'm in a situation in the UK, Eric, where I'm finding it hard to build wealth. I get taxed a lot. Food is expensive. My rent has gone up. My rent's crazy as compared to what it was 2 years ago. But ever since inflation went up, my rent went up quite a lot. Food's gone up, transportation's gone up, and I'm thinking, look how much I'm spending on my expenses. Look how much I'm spending on my expenses. That money can be going to something else different. That is what the West does to you, bro. It just drains from you. It doesn't want to see you happy, particularly if you're a brother. Bruv, I can't take it anymore, man. It's hell out here, bro.
It's called the Matrix.
Damn.
But once you come out of the Matrix mentality, you get to realize I can do what I was doing in my own country, in another country, for a third, sometimes a half. You can find beautiful apartments here for 500 a month, 600 a month, close to the beach. Beautiful places here to rent. And I didn't really come here to live. I came here just to check it out. And I never went back to the US. And I've been here for 3 years.
Wow. So, brother, what is your life like, right, in Brazil as a brother, as a black man, in terms of racial relations, in terms of opportunities? I'm guessing you don't work in Brazil, you live off your pension, but in terms of how they treat you as a brother, is it respect? Have you experienced racism? And where do you set towards you? Can you just break down how they treat you in terms of racism, brother, as a black man?
Okay, so usually my I do must spend most of my time in the gym in the morning. I hit the gym. My gym is mostly white Brazilians that goes to the gym because my gym is a expensive gym to go to. So because of the cost of the gym, not everybody gonna be able to afford to go to this gym every month because it costs. I haven't had any issues with any Brazilian guys or female. They treat me fine. I treat them, you know, equal, fine, respect. Um, I get the same thing back. Grocery store or to the mall, church. Um, my interaction with them here, I haven't had any negative experience when it comes on to race at all. I haven't seen it with my own eyes. I have not seen it. I'm not saying that it's not here, but I just haven't witnessed it or I haven't experienced it myself because I carry myself different here. And people, when they look at me, they're looking at someone who is confident in what he's doing. And I'm on the streets, not on the street for women. That's another thing because people watch everything that goes on the street. People know who you are. They see you in a grocery store. They see you doing this. They see you doing that. People watch everybody. They pay attention to who you are. That's one thing you have to know here. People do pay attention to you because you stand out. They know you. They know you're not Brazilian. So knowing that you are from another country living here, and they know you've been here for a long time, they pay attention to you. So it's how you carry yourself. So when I'm here in another country, because it's not my country, I'm still a visitor. Even though I'm living here, I have to play by their rules. That's the key. You got to play by their rules and not act like you're from your home country and bring negative drama or bring pookie drama in another country or bring disrespectful um, conversation for with women in their country. You have to understand their culture first. If people come here and kind of learn their culture a little bit, they get to appreciate how beautiful Brazil is, and people will just open up their arms to you and just be kind to you, and they will show you love here. It's very simple. It's not difficult to live here. It's not.
Well, the N word use, has that been said towards you before in Brazil?
No, don't hear it. Nope, don't hear it. Never heard it, I should say. Never. Nope. Not even around guys that I see on the beach or playing ball or playing volleyball or even if I'm out socializing, I never hear that word. Never.
Amazing, amazing. So let me ask you, Eric. Right, what is your day in a life of a passport bro in Brazil? What's your average day like in Brazil in terms of waking up, uh, uh, doing leisure, having food, enjoying yourself, business, entertainment? What's the average day in the life of yourself as a passport bro in Brazil?
Okay, basically I have a routine. In the morning, I hit the gym for 2 hours. That's like my main thing I gotta do.
Oh fuck!
You wanna attract beautiful women, stay in shape. Stay in shape. The culture in Brazil, they are big on keeping their body in shape. And I'm talking about older, middle, young, they all are into keeping their body shape. That's one thing about Brazilian. They like to work out a lot. So I hit the gym 2 hours in the morning, come back, I relax for a little bit. I will go back out, whether to the mall, Starbucks, take my computer, do some work on my computer, which dealing with my projects. So usually I don't really do entertaining, like I said, the club scene. I don't really do the club scene. I would do lounges. Like a lot of places here, restaurants have lounges where you can go for lunch or dinner, listen to some jazz music, listen to some entertainment. That is what I like to go to. So the club scene is not something that I go to. Sometimes I get invited to people that have family parties or birthday parties. Something is always going on every week. On the beach in Copacabana, you can do sports, volleyball, you can do racquetball, you can do any kind of sports on the beach. They do working out on the beach. You can join different teams that they're doing activity in the morning all the way to the late evening. So you can sign up. And if you want to do something once a week or twice a week. So basically, I just came back from doing a 2 weeks in an island called Porto de Gali. It's 2 hour flight from Copacabana to another state. And I went to visit this beautiful place in Brazil just to experience another part of Brazil. And it was very an amazing experience I had out there for 2 weeks. And I just got back 2 days ago. So Brazil is big. So you can travel. You don't have to stay in your own city. You can travel to different places and have a 1 week excursion or 2 weeks excursion. So that's what I've been doing. I've been traveling in different parts of Brazil to get a experience of more about just not about Copacabana where I live. I want to know about other areas of Brazil. And all it takes is 1 hour to 2 hour flight to go in and out of these other states, cities in Brazil. You can take a bus. Some places you just need to take like a bus. Other places you need to fly out. So I've been doing that journey of exploring other parts of where I'm living at in Copacabana.
Amazing day in the life there, Eric, of a retiree, enjoying your life from Brazil, going to the gym, dealing with women, exploring. Amazing, bro. Brother, are you monogamous or do you practice polygamy out there in Brazil? Do you have like 10 girlfriends?
Okay, yes. Right now I am dating someone right now. Yes, I am. Someone I have to say, um, if and I go back to what are you looking for? And I have got the opportunity, very lucky to meet someone conservative, someone who's spiritual. So right now, I can honestly say that I am satisfied with someone who is submissive, someone who have been brought up in a mother and father home, someone who is structured and very feminine. So they are here. The women who brothers been looking for, they are here, but you have to be here to find them. You can't just come here a week or two and try to look for this perfect. It's not. It's impossible. It's just impossible. You have to make a decision. Okay, I need to come here for like a good 30 days. And if you have to come back for another 30 days, come back a couple of times for 30 days because you're going to end up finding that person. But it's going to take time. It took me time to find this person. It didn't happen overnight. It took time. And I got lucky.
How did you find out? Was that in church or was that for a friend?
No, this was someone in church who I was introduced to come to an event in church, and that's how I met this person. Yes.
Wow. Is she black?
Yes, she is black. Yes.
And
Yes.
how old is she, bro? Is she 25?
Repeat.
How old is she? 25?
Oh, how did you know? Perfect guess.
No.
Yes, she is.
She's 25.
Yes, 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 yes.
And you're in your 40s, right?
Huh?
You're in your 40s.
No, I'm not.
You're older.
Absolutely.
Whoa, that's so. So hold on. So let me put you with that, brother. So you're dating, right, a woman that's more than 20 years younger than you, brother. Hold on, brother. Let me clap for you. Hold on, brother. Let me clap for you. That is exactly what I want to see. And so
But you know what the
hold on,
trick is?
hold on, Eric, right?
You know what the
Before
trick
you
is?
speak, right?
Yeah.
Go on, bro. You go.
It's not about the number with people here. They don't look at numbers. So take that out. I want people to take it out your mind. Women don't look at age, a number. They look at who you are. Simple. They look at what you are. What are you representing? If you're representing something that they can embrace and love, they're gonna fall for you. Age have nothing to do with the women here. Absolutely not.
Wow. And brother, when I speak with brothers, right, who are older, hold on, I'm gonna bring you in a bit. They say, IP, um, IP. I'm in my 60s, IP. I'm in my 50s, IP. But I'm attracted to women who are 24, 25, 23, IP. Can I get them? Am I past my prime IP, even though I'm 55, and I'm attracted to women in the early 20s? And I told that brother, if you're a clean cut brother, if you have the right mentality, if you look after yourself in the gym properly, if you come correct, if you have a career, you can bag a 23-year-old chick even though you're 55. And Eric, you are a testament to that, Eric. Salute you, bro. That's what I want to see. I want to see older men with younger women. I don't want to see men that are 50 dating women that are 50. Don't do that. That's wrong. If you're a 50-year-old man, I expect to see you with a 24-year-old dime piece. Go on, Eric.
So I will go back to what I said. What do I do every day that I wake up? I go to the gym. I take care of my body. It's how you present yourself. People, when I tell them my age, they don't believe me. I am over 50. When people guess my age, they think I'm 30, they think I'm 29, they think I'm 35. I'm over 50. But my mentality is keeping myself right. I don't drink, I don't party, I don't burn my body out. I don't go to the beach. I'm 1 block from the beach. I may go to the beach maybe every 2 weeks, if that. I don't be in the sun. I I take care of my body because so when you date someone who's 25 in college, virgin, hasn't been touched, in good position to become a wife or to become a girlfriend, you can hit the jackpot here. Absolutely. You could be 60 and hit the jackpot here. It's about how you look and what are you representing to the person you want. That's all it comes down to. They want to look at you and see how you're representing yourself first, because you're not going to get no virgin dime piece by looking us and don't have your stuff together. It's not happening. No, it's not happening. No, you got to
She
come.
was,
You got to come with everything correct, and you can
brother. She
have
was
it.
a
Huh?
she was a virgin when you met her.
Yes.
What?
I'm giving too much information.
Hey man, once again, let me give her a clap, brother. Okay, let me bring in Mr. Ramel. Ramel, give me a thumbs up, bro. You good? You got your camera on? Is that okay? You sure, brother? Camera on. Is that okay? Thumbs up. Okay. Let me bring in Mr. Ramel in the background. What's going on, Ramel? How you doing, bro? You on mute, brother.
How you doing, IP? You okay?
Yeah, yes, brother. Good to see you, brother. How you keeping, man?
I'm very well, thank you. Just labbing in the background. How are you?
Hey, not bad, bro. Not bad, bro. Keep being persistent, brother. Keep working hard, brother. You're gonna reap your benefits. Trust me, bro.
Thank you. Hello, brother Eric. How are you?
Good, brother. How are you? How are you?
I'm very well. Firstly, I really enjoyed the stream and I really enjoyed listening to your experiences. I also want to clap for you because that's amazing and that's good to see. So, brother, I recently turned 30, but me personally, I'm so focused on building career right now. I'm not looking to settle down seriously for another couple years. Things might change, so it's good to know that out there in Brazil, age is not a factor. Like you said, it's about taking care of yourself. I absolutely relate to you. I love training. Training is my life. It always has been. Like I said, I do jujitsu 5 times a week, kickboxing twice a week, and gym 3 times a week. So when the culture in Brazil is right up my alley, it calls to me. Like when you said Brazil culture is all about fitness and taking care of yourself, that heavily calls to me. I love the culture. I love the women. I love the fitness culture. I've always wanted to go there to train BJJ. My only one concern, I know you mentioned this already, but I'm going to speak to you personally about it. My only one concern is my worry about how sensual the culture is. Now, I like you, I'm not a man who goes to the clubs anymore. It's not really my thing. I don't mind the bar once in a while because I spend literally every day in the gym for like 2 to 3 hours a day. I barely drink. I might have like wine on Sunday. I barely drink, but I'm not really a club man. Brother, tell me honestly, like this is my one concern. Brazil looks amazing to me. My only one concern is the body count and how free they are, if that's the case. What's your thoughts?
When you speak about the body count, and I was asked that question, it's going to depend on what area you are looking for with the Brazilian women, because you're going to have a lot of you're going to meet a lot of Brazilian women that like to party. They like to go out because that's the culture here. They like to go out. They like to have fun. They like to party. That's one part of Brazil. There's a whole nother part of Brazil that is the total opposite. That's the part that I invest my focus on. It's the other part of Brazil, the part where I can go to the mall, I can go shopping and meet a young lady in a store, or you could go to the gym and meet a young lady working out in a gym, or you can go get invited to go to a church and you find a young lady that you just get attracted to and you guys just hit it off. So it all depends on when you come here, where do you want to hang out? Do you want to go out clubbing, hanging out to the bars, to the beach parties? You want to be invited to all these places where all these women are partying and drinking. So you should already know what kind of element this going to be. Versus you get invited to a house warming party, a birthday party in somebody's house, or you get invited to an event. You're going to see a whole different element of women there. So it depends on when you come here, what area do you want to gear to find what you're looking for. I had my area where I wanted to go, and that's why I went to church on Sundays, because I knew what I was looking for. So it depends on the guy. Where does he want to look for this person?
See, my thing is, I'm the same regardless of what country I go to. I've lived in Asia, traveled many places. The first thing I always pack in my suitcase is my gi and my boxing gloves before I pack anything else. So any country I go to, the first place I'm looking for is a gym to train. So any woman I want to date seriously, that's where I'd love to meet her in the gym. That's me personally. And again, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, heavy interest there. In my gym at the moment is so many Brazilians. And one thing I've noticed, which I can confirm what you said, even though I've never been to Brazil, I see how the Brazilians get down here. When they're in a relationship, the women do seem to be extremely loyal. That's one thing I have seen. I've seen some of the single ones a bit free, but the ones I have seen in relationships, my God, they are attached to that man. The loyalty is unparalleled, and I have seen it. And some of these women in my gym are just drop dead gorgeous. There's white ones, there's Amazonian ones, and most recently, a month ago, there's a black light skin with curly hair young girl came in, chatting to her now. We've been chatting, been friendly, but I just recently found out she's got a man back home in Rio, so I just left her alone. But I know that one hurt my heart, IP, because we was getting close, training all the time, getting close, rolling together. But my God, the femininity on her, she's so gorgeous, so soft spoken. So yeah, bro. When I heard you say that about meeting women in the gym, immediately the light bulb went off in my head. Ding, ding, ding. This sounds like a winner for me. There's no better place I personally would like to meet a woman. And I said this on IP stream before. When you go abroad, what are you into? Whether it be gym, hiking, sewing, rowing, fighting, music, whatever. Find that in that country. It's the best place to find a woman.
Exactly. You're gonna connect with it. Like I go to this, I'll give you a perfect example. I get my nails done every other week. Pedicure, manicure, that's me. I gotta keep myself clean, polished. That's just how I move. There's this girl that works at this place that I go to, this nail place. Drop dead gorgeous, white Brazilian. When I say drop dead, top to bottom, she's a dime piece. She's interested in dating me. I have been told this, but I am in a relationship. So I say this to say that I found out she goes to church. She's a Christian. It's not impossible to meet the right person here. You just have to put yourself correct. You got to walk, move correct. The woman will attract themselves to you because they know you're different. They look at you. So with the body count, I don't move in areas where I know maybe a high body count. I try to move in areas where zero count. That's my goal. Zero. Partying, clubbing, all that stuff that goes on here. I don't move in that direction. I move in the opposite. I hit the library on Saturdays. I go to the library. I sit there, have some coffee, read some books. Library is full of women. That's another place. Library. Bookstore. These are places where you can meet good women. So with the body count, the only way you're going to find out, you meet somebody, you get to know them, then you have that conversation. Hey, when was your last relationship? They'll be open. They will tell you how many relations. They will be open to speak about that. Yes, they will be. You can make a decision. Do you want to continue with something with that person, or versus find someone in a different area that you used to going to? The guys are used to going to the clubs. They used to go into the strip club. They used to go into the parties to meet these girls. You're not going to find a wife in those areas. You're not going to find a submissive, especially a submissive wife. Submissive? Impossible. No, that's not happening. I'm not saying they may not be submissive in a relationship, but the whole package. When I say submissive, I mean loyalty, because you don't want to find someone in a spot where they're gonna always want to go out. They always want to go out party. They want to go out with the girls. They want to go out with the groups. I'm past that. So it's about what you're looking for when you come to Brazil. You can go to those areas and have a good time. Good
Hello.
experience. But if you really look, you can find them.
Eric, I just have two last questions, and I'll make it very quick, just in case anyone else is calling in.
Before you do so, Ramel, I got a question here. So Eric, right? Can you ask a Brazilian woman, right, what her body count is? Can you show up, ask her, hey, how many guys have you slept with? Can you do that in Brazil, brother?
I mean, I wouldn't personally go that direct. I will approach it as, when was your last relationship? When was it? And how did it end? Kind of get to warm them up, to open up, like, how did it end? How long was you in a relationship? Have you had many? I will use the word, have you had many relationship experience? And determine with that answer, you should be able to know how many. I wouldn't ask her, I personally wouldn't ask a Brazilian woman how many guys you've been with. I will wait for her to volunteer that information based on me asking her, how many relationships have you been in? And she will, if she's really digging you, she should be able to be honest and straight up with the guy. That's my
So
approach.
what is that noise, man? So I'm assuming here, brother, right? If she says I've not been in much relationships, high body count. If she says I've been in a relationship and it was long term, low body count. I just want to know, how do you just spot high body count chicks as to what they say? So would you agree, brother? If she says I've not been in many relationships, is she spending that time sleeping around? Is that the right answer to? Is that the right statement to get from our answer, or is it a different way to figure out what a body count is, bro?
I think this is just me looking at the big picture here. I have to go off of family structure, brother. That's me. I go off of family structure. When I'm around, if I have the opportunity to meet your mom, meet your dad, meet your sister, brother, meet your best friend, I have an inkling of how you moving. I will know how you move. You should be able to know how somebody move by the structure of family and friends. You should be, a guy should be able, he should be able to pick that up easy. When you around a woman and she introduced you to her family and her father and mother, that should be telling you something right there. That's a sign that she haven't been running around. You should be able to
Nice.
pick that up.
That's a fair answer. Go on, Ramel.
Brother, in terms of language, I know you said it's good to learn a bit of Portuguese. I love learning languages anyway, so that's fine with me. But to what extent, realistically, for someone who plans on living there, to what extent should you know Portuguese? At what level is required? Beginner, intermediate, advanced, to really live there and connect with people, to have a good connection with a woman? How much should you bank on them knowing English versus what's the level of Portuguese that's required from you?
Give you my experience. When I started to date and be introduced to the female that I'm dating, she didn't know no English. I don't know no Portuguese. But what she did, she signed up and went to English school to learn English. Now, I don't know Portuguese. I tried to study Portuguese, but it's very difficult for me to kind of get it in gear, because Brazilian have this grammar. They have so much grammar over here. It's not like the US. It's not like Spanish. They got too much grammar here. So it's taking me a little bit more time to learn Portuguese. You can find a woman, if you connect with her and she's willing to stick with you, brother, she will go to English school here for you. Oh yeah. she will take the time out to go to English school and learn English.
I
So
believe
that's
that, you know.
Huh?
I said I actually believe that because when I was in Korea, my main girl, she did the same thing. Barely spoke English, met in the jiu-jitsu gym. When we started dating seriously, she signed up for English classes 3 times a week. So I absolutely believe that.
She found that she wants to invest in you. She wants to invest in you, which means she wants you to realize she wants to take this thing serious with you. She's willing to learn your language.
Okay.
And that's a serious sacrifice for someone to do.
Thank you, Eric. That's all from me. I'm going to drop off. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I appreciate you.
All right, brother. Anything, you could drop me a hint on my Instagram, walking to success _ You have any questions, no problem.
Respect.
All right, brother.
Thank you, Ramon, for that, brother. Great questions there. Brothers, can we get some super chats and donations flowing in this live stream? So we have come to an end, Mr. Eric. We're past the 2-hour mark now, brother. Eric, I want to say a huge thank you, brother, for coming on here, bro, and sharing your experience, brother. If you brothers want to know more about Eric and what he does, please go on his website, walkingtosuccess.org. Walkingtosuccess.org. You can see it right here on the screen. Eric does a lot of charity work for the Black diaspora. He's retired, living a great life in Brazil, but he's still using his free time, brothers, to help the diaspora. Eric, thank you very much, brother. From me to you, brother, and I hope your project grows and becomes more successful. Brothers, please go and support the project. Go and check it out, etc., etc. So, Eric, do you have any closing statements, brother, before I let you go?
Thank you again, brother, for this opportunity and for introducing me to the Pathway Brothers. And just one thing I just want to tell all the brothers out there. It's not impossible to find what you're looking for. All it comes down to is what you want, how do you want it? It's what you want and how do you want it? And if you want someone that will take care of you for a long-term investment, if you're not in shape, get in shape. If you don't have a lot of dollars, get into something that can move you in another direction where you don't need to spend a lot of dollars in Brazil. Because being here, you don't need to spend a lot of dollars. The US dollar here is very strong. It goes a long way. You can move here, meet someone very comfortable, or if you want to take them out of Brazil, bring them back to your country, you can also do that also and build that. You can find a good woman here. Absolutely, you can find that here. And it all depends on where you're going to find her. That's the key. Where do you want to find her? Because that will be determining your happiness with your home. walkingtosuccess.org.
Amazing.
walkingtosuccess_ Instagram. Thank you, brother.
Yep. Thank you very much for coming on here, Eric. And we shall speak soon. Peace out, bro.
All right, brother. Anytime, reach out for me. Anytime, no problem.
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll have you on the channel in the future again, brother. Thank you, brother. Peace out.
Good night. Have a good night. God bless, brother.
God bless you too, brother. And fix that noise issue, bro.
That's okay. We got through it.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, bro. All right. Good night, Eric. From Brazil, Mr. Eric. Thank you, brother. Peace out, bro. Okay, so as you can see, walkingtosuccess.org. Go and check out Eric's website again in the live stream chat. Eric is doing great work. Thank you, Eric. So shout out to Mr. Ayisa A for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, Ayisa. At IP, I'm leaning towards AWS cloud security. Awesome, bro. Awesome. I know about that. I will sign up for consultation and Patreon. Yes, yes, yes. I will contact Mr. Theo too. Yes, brother. Please sign up for the consultation. Okay, IT consultation, and then sign up for my Patreon mentorship program, where I help you guide in your career, what you should be doing, study plans, how to study effectively, what country is the best country for you to live there. Okay. You're going to have some information in regards to building your finances up, and IT stuff in general. Let me mentor you towards the path to freedom. So that's either on the bronze IT tier, the platinum tier, or the IP lightning tier. You pick what tier is best for you, but I offer IT mentorships on those three specific tiers, brother. The IT bronze tier, the platinum tier, and the IP lightning tier. But definitely, please book your consultation. Go on my Calendly link, find a slot there, brother, and we shall speak very soon. Awesome, Ayisa. I love doing what I'm doing, man. I'm changing lives. I really am. Every week, one of my mentees, they pass their IT exams, and then they begin their IT journey. Ramel has been one of it. Shout out to Ramel, who has started a new IT role. He's worked very hard, and now it's the sky's the limit for Ramel. Okay, he knows multiple languages. He's an IT now. He's got a couple certs. Ramel's gonna be earning big money, right? Big money in the near future, and he's gonna have a dime girlfriend. Now, I don't know what Ramel's gonna go for. It might be Japanese, it might be Korean, it might be Brazilian. I don't know, but I know Ramel's gonna make a good choice for himself. So, brothers, another great live stream, man. Another great live stream. Thank you, Eric, for coming on here, brothers. That was greatly appreciated. Shout out to all the brothers here, the super chats. That's been greatly appreciated. Shout out to all the brothers who called in. So, Royal something, and of course the legendary Mr. Ramel, who called in and asked some great questions there, brother. So amazing stream, man. So is Brazil a go? How you brothers feeling about Brazil? Press a 1 in the chat if you brothers are considering Brazil. Press a 2 if you're on the fence about Brazil, or press a 3 if Brazil is a no-go. Okay, so let me know in the live stream chat. Someone said, right, let me double check. Hold on, brothers. Let's see. Bro, I'm Brazilian, and you can forget Brazil for this. Practically all of them became feminist. All the West is like this. Don't think it's just the US. Forget it. Go East. Do you mind calling in Omega? And it'll be great for you to DM me as well on IG Omega. So I'm happy to get people who have different opinions from me or from other brothers. If Brazil isn't the wave, let's have that interview, bro, on the channel. Right? I want to give you brothers real information. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to cap, right? I'm going to show you brothers the good parts and the bad parts of every country, and you make your own decision. This is why I'm the best Passport Bros channel, even though YouTube is actively suppressing my content. They know that I'm real. Okay, ain't no funny business going on my channel. Real stuff, brothers, and that's why I'm asking. Please support me, right? Support me when you can. Hit the PayPal, hit the super chats. You gotta support me. I would love to do this full time, man. I would love to do this full time, saving brothers' lives, mentoring brothers, etc., etc. I don't earn enough from YouTube at all to do it full time, but the little I earn, it goes into the channel. It pays for hosting fees. It pays for merch re-enloadment. It pays for all the expenses for the channel. So please support. That would be greatly appreciated, man. Okay, let's go. So we got some free. We got a free here. We got some ones. We got 3. We got 1. We got some 2s here. We got some 2s here. 2, 1, 1. Interesting. We got over 60 people. Can we get some more votes in? Fletcher's going for 3. You know, based on what I heard in this stream, it appears that, you know, the best white woman, right? If you brothers are into white woman, maybe try Brazilian white woman or Eastern European woman. You know, obviously the Western white woman, I think, is over. They're done for. Too feminist, high body counts, tattoos, too liberated. I don't want that in my life. So we got Craze Hayes. He's that's 2 on the fence. Yeah. I mean, Brazil's is a funny one. It really is. It's a funny one. But it's such a big country and a lot of people. So I'm sure there must be some spots where it's very conservative. There's women there that are great. Yep. Europe streams are on the way. They're on the way. Don't worry. I've got some very special things planned for this channel. It's on the way, Aussie. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Okay. I'm also streaming tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting country. Okay. Okay, brothers. Great live stream. Any one of y'all heard Travis Scott's new album? Travis Scott is quite big over here in the UK. So I've seen some posters on buses. He's quite big over here. Is it good? Is it good? More European streams. I'm trying to get more African streams too. African, European. I want to touch upon the Middle East region. That's been very hard to find. Obviously, we've only had one. That was Lebanon, and what was the other one? Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. So I'm trying to find brothers who can give me intel for the channel. Africa, Europe, Middle East. Obviously not interested in India. Nope, not happening. So the South Asia region, I'm not interested. So India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, I have no interest in that. So don't expect that on this channel. Yo, Mr. Prince O, DM me, bro. DM me on IG right now, bro. What? We want to know what it's like to be dating a Lebanese chick, right? And so, Prince O, please send me a DM. Please send me a DM. If you brothers have stories, right, of foreign women you've dealt with or countries you've been to, my DMs are open, bruv. Send me a DM on IG. I'm inviting you to my channel. Okay. Lebanese chicks are great. And I went on a date with one a couple years ago. Okay. And let me tell you what happened, right? It was a really weird date, right? So we're having a great time. Okay, we're having a great time. And it's going very well. But then some really weird, right, homeless man, right, just came up to us. And then he was talking about how his life story, and then he started talking about black man with this girl, with this white girl, and she's not white, she's Lebanese, but she looks white because they have fair skin. And then after he came, right, she got a bit creeped out. A whole mood changed towards me. I don't know what I did to her, but that homeless man ruined it, man. He ruined the vibe. He just started talking some weird stuff. I'm like, come on, man. This is what I'm saying, but UK just pisses me off sometimes. It's annoying, bruv. And she was a dime, bro. Cute, petite Lebanese chick. and that guy just ruined the vibe. He ruined the date. And when I texted her a follow-up, right, she was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, not feeling it," blah blah blah. And I knew it's because that homeless man came in the way and started talking that jazz. She must have thought that I knew him or something. Telling you, man, it's a joke out here in the UK. Let's see. I got you. She's been living in the States here for 3 or 4 years. I met her in USA. That's cool, bro. I want to know like how she treats you. You know, yeah, brother. We need that live stream, brother. Right? You know what's it like for passport bros dating a Lebanese woman? Oh, that'd be a classic, man. That would be a classic because they're very beautiful and trust me, Lebanese food is amazing. Lebanese food is amazing. So, brother, I know she's feeding you, bro. I know she's making you falafel. She's making you kebabs. She's making you chicken sheesh, the Mediterranean diet. Ah, man, I need me a half Lebanese, half Japanese, and a half Black Brazilian chick. That's the best of both. That's the best of three worlds. I love Brazilian food. I love Lebanese food. I like Japanese food. Oh man, Lord, please send me a half Lebanese, half Brazilian, Japanese, and black chick my way. Please, Lord, please. If that exists. If that exists. I'm telling you, man, my day in history in the UK has been weird. It's a really weird country to date if you live here permanently. But they love American brothers, I'll tell you that. They love American brothers here. Can we get a Myanmar stream? I mean, brother, it's very hard to find people that have been to these countries, bro. How many brothers been to Myanmar? How many brothers been to Myanmar in the live stream chat right now? It's very hard, brother. I mean, if I find someone, absolutely, but it's all these countries, I've got to find them, bro, and they're very hard to find. These obscure small countries. So obviously, when I mean obscure, countries that are very hidden, no one really goes to. But I love to do a live stream on Myanmar woman. I think they're beautiful. I think they're very nice. India no-go zone. Yep, not happening, brothers. I have zero interest in Indian women. Ain't happening, man. Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistani, Sri Lanka. I have zero interest in them. Nah, bruv. Ain't happening, man. I think brothers brothers shouldn't date them. Brothers should be dating other groups of women, not Indian women, in my opinion. I don't know about Israeli women, man. I don't know about them. I'd also leave out Israeli women. I don't think, Israeli women are checking for brothers. Nah. I don't think so, brothers. I don't know, man. I don't know about Israeli chicks. And then they're not really my cup of tea. I mean, if I meet a brother that's been there, I'm happy to interview him. But me personally, I'm not interested in Israeli chicks. They're not my cup of tea. Yeah. They Kadra K, you got experience with Israeli chicks, bro? It's not even that bad. It's just the fact that they don't do it for me, bruv. They don't do it for me. I have zero interest in them, man. And I ain't changing my religion to their religion. That's not happening. Cape Verde woman. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. But I've got to find the people that have been here, bruv. I got to find them, bruv. Who's been to Cape Verde? Sometimes it's very hard for me to find countries that are not popular, that brothers have not been to or been to actually. So if you've been to countries, right, that I've not spoke about on the channel, send me a DM. Send me a DM. I want to do a stream on What's that country called? Mongolia. Yeah, I've not done Mongolia. You know, have I done Mongolia? Mongolia. Yeah, I love to do a stream on Mongolia, man. Oh, see, but who's been there? Who's been to Mongolia? You know, not too many brothers. And these Mongolian chicks, man, they're flames, bruv. They are flames. Lord have mercy. They are flames. Man, god damn. God damn. IP. Man, at this rate, I'm gonna end up having 10 wives, man. But for me to do so, I gotta be a millionaire. Because if you're gonna have 10 wives, right, you're gonna be a high value male. You need to have long money. Okay. I don't have that at the moment. Hopefully in the future I do. And all the brothers who watch my channel, I pray that we all get long money. But 10 wives, man, nah, you gotta be the money's gotta be coming in consistently. IP, I'm gonna find some people pertaining to my mouth for you. Yeah, please do, man. Please do. Send me. Yep. Ramel dated a Mongolian in China. I need that intel, man. I need a full stream. Actually, Ramel, is it worth doing a 2-hour live stream about how she treated you, the Mongolian woman in China, and where to go to in China to meet them? It's up to you, bro. It's up to you if you have enough intel. There's no pressure, bro. And is it worth doing a stream about your foreign experience dating Mongolian women in China? I'll leave it to you, brother. If you wanna have a stream with me in the future, it's up to you, bro. Azerbaijan. I have done. I've done Azerbaijan. I think I have. I know I've done countries in that region of the world. So let me just check my feed. So I've done Uzbekistan. I did that last year. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, Uzbekistan. I did that. Did I do Azerbaijan? No, I've not done Azerbaijan. You know, I've actually done Saudi Arabia, but I did that 2 years ago. Let me post a link to that actually in the live stream chat. I did Saudi Arabia. Brothers, get the support for it, man. Hit the super chats and PayPal before I end the live stream. Let me go on for another 10 minutes. But brothers, support, man, support. Yeah, here's a link to my Saudi Arabia stream. 2 years old. My goodness, time flies, man. Brothers, time waits for no man. Time is really flying. We're about to be in 2024 in 4 months' time. Get the books. Start learning new languages. Start getting into IT. New Python classes on the way. New Python classes are on the way, and that best be filled up, because if no one, if the head count for the Python classes, right, are too small, okay, I'm gonna cancel it. I won't go ahead with it. There needs to be a lot of head count for me to go ahead with the Python classes. So when I open up the classes for the new batch of students, sign up to it, and yeah, get your IT journey started, and make sure you go to Theo's Manosphere conference. Please do so. If you're not planning to go to Theo's Manosphere conference, I feel sorry for you, man. You know, go to Theo's Manosphere conference. Go to it. Please go to it. It is Theo's doing great work. So if you're in America, okay, please reach out to Theo and go to his conference. We'll do a live stream down the line, me and Theo, just to let you brothers know. And of course, we got the Passport Bro show on Monday. Press a 1 in the chat if you are enjoying the Python Bro show. Right, the Passport Bro show. Sorry, Press a one in the chat if you're loving what me and Theo are doing with the Passport Bro Show. Shout out to Bala Jalal for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Bala Jalal, for the support. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. And make sure you sign up to Theo's new cloud classes. So you do Theo's cloud classes and you do my Python course. You are going to be valuable and unstoppable in IT. Countries all around the world will see value in you. Ramel, okay, in my opinion, is in a very special situation here. All right. He's got an abundance of certs. He knows multiple languages. He's getting the experience now. I think Ramel's going to be in the cash big time. And that is what I want to see. That is exactly what I want to see. Ramel's skill set specifically, man. If he was in America right now, Ramel would be on at least 160K a year with his skill set, possibly even more. The UK pays low for some odd reason. But Ramel, telling you, bro, just keep at it, brother. Keep at it. Ramel says here, do the Python classes, crazy value. If you're not, you're missing out. Those classes really helped me with coding in Terraform for my job. There you go, brothers, man. And the way I teach brothers, right, I have my method of teaching brothers. It's not generic. It's not some sort of basic teaching. It's hands-on. I will literally be a teacher, your lecturer. Okay? I have lecture notes. Brothers watch me code, then they do it, then I give feedback. There's homework for my classes. Brothers, it is a real class, man. We got over 80 people. I bet see 100 people sign up to my Python classes, man. 100 people must sign up to my Python classes this year. It is the last Python class for this year. Right? Look at that, brothers. The proof is in the pudding. Those classes really helps me with coding in Terraform for my job. Brothers, man, me and Theo are giving you solutions. All these other channels, they're just riding the Passport Bros wave, right? For a quick buck. But me and Theo, we're giving solutions. I've been giving solutions for the past 5 years. What are these other channels doing, bruv? They ain't doing jack. They ain't doing nothing, fam. They ain't doing what me and Theo are doing, bruv. They ain't putting in work like what me and Theo are doing. I just told you, brothers, right? One of my mentees that I've been mentoring for the past 7 months has passed his IT exams because of my mentorship. Me telling him how to go about doing things, how to study for certain things, what to do. Brothers, man, come on, man. IP did that. IP is actually changing lives. Is Umar Johnson changing lives? Okay. IP did that, brothers, man. You know, I ain't playing no games here, man. I really mean that, brothers. I ain't playing no games. And welcome Drew McKenzie to the movement, man. It's Aussie. Aussie, where you from, bruv? Are you English, Aussie? You know? And shout out to Ramel, man. Ramel is one of my greatest Python students. Right? Ramel is one of my greatest Python students, man. Helpful, smart, attentive. I mean, Ramel is a great role model for all you brothers, man. Ramel is a great role model. Ramel knows multiple languages, has couple IT certs, is always focused, knows how to fight. He's on his way to becoming the ultimate passport, bro. He's only missing his dime girlfriend, and he'll get her very soon, bruv. Romeo in Japan, right? All the Japanese women will be going after him. And let me tell you why. Okay? He's smart and they value intellect in Japan. Okay? He's learning multiple languages. They value that. He can fight. They value strong men in Japan. He's a outgoing, uplifting guy. Japanese women want that. It's time for you, bro, to be the ultimate passport, bro, man. Get into IT, learn languages, prioritize your time. Have a set goal, brothers. Remember, in life, nothing comes quick in life. You need to plan. You need to work towards that goal. Don't rush things. If you rush things, it all falls apart. Be realistic. Set a plan for yourself. Stay focused. Execute. Be consistent and do it. Brothers, you need to execute, man. You need to be consistent. Look at that, man. I was teaching GitHub to brothers just before the stream. There you go, brothers, man. And what I love about what I've built here with this channel is that this is how the Black community should really be like. This is how the Black community should actually be like. Not dysfunctional, not outrageous, right? Not twerking, not rapping about killing your own brother, but coming here to share information and help each other out. Look at that, teaching Get Up to brothers just before this stream. But the current community, I guarantee you, at this time of the night, okay, they're in the clubs. They're throwing dollar bills at strippers. The BWs are twerking to One Dance by Drake. The brothers are in hoodies, okay, playing pretend rappers in the club. But we here at 4:41 a.m. in the UK speaking about options to find your future girlfriend or wife. Speaking about IT, teaching brothers IT. I mean, come on, brothers, man. It's a done deal, man. It's a done deal, brothers. Brothers, it is a done deal, brothers, man. We are the future. We are the future, brothers. Ain't nobody gonna stop this channel. They ain't gonna stop us, man. YouTube is playing games right now, but I'm gonna win this warm battle, man. With you brothers beside me, we gonna win this, man. We gonna win this battle and we gonna win this war, man. Focus, discipline, execution, consistency. When you start something, you finish it. When you start something, you finish it. It may take you a year, it may take you 2 years, but at least you finished it. Every time you start something, you finish the job. Consistency matters, man. Ain't nobody stopping the brothers. Ain't nobody stopping the brothers from this channel, man. Let's get it, bruv. Let's get it, man. So thank you, brothers, man. As I enter the last minute of this live stream, I'm tired. I need to sleep. It is 4:43 a.m. in the UK. I got a busy Saturday ahead. Obviously, I'll be studying. I'll be working. You know, the grind don't stop, man. The grind don't stop. And I got brothers to mentor as well. I got a couple mentee meetings this Saturday. So the grind don't stop, man. Okay. We gotta keep pushing, man. So shout out to you brothers, man. Shout out to all the brothers, man, who support the channel. Thank you, brothers. Much appreciated, brothers. And all you brothers, man, who are scared, you brothers, it'll be okay, brothers, man. Believe in yourself, brothers, man. And don't worry, brothers. Right? Brothers, we're gonna get to the finish line, brothers. Believe in yourself, brothers, man. You hear me, brothers? You hear me, brothers? Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay. So appreciate you, brothers. Appreciate all the brothers who called in. Shout out to Ramel. Shout out to Royal J for calling in. Shout out to our guest Eric. Shout out to all the brothers who hit the super chats. And I will see you, brothers, on the next video. Salute and peace out, brothers. Thank you very much. Jamata, and that means goodbye. I'll see you again in Japanese. Jamata minasan. Minasan means everyone in Japanese. So a couple Japanese lessons for you, man. Peace out, brothers, man. Take it easy, yeah? IP out. Peace.